to Berlin. Welcome to the 39th edition of the European Championships of Basketball. Today's opening match in Group B features the hosts, Germany, versus the newcomers, Iceland. This is EuroBasket 2015. Well, my name is Liam Candy. I'm joined in the commentary booth by my partner, George Zidek. And George, we're in the capital city of Germany, and I don't know if I can speak for you, but so excited about the beginning of this tournament.
Absolutely, Liam. It's great to be here. I just can't wait for this tournament to start. We got a super group here in Berlin, Group B. So let's see what happens on day one.
Well, here's a look at the games we have in store for you throughout the day. The opener, Germany, Iceland, Spain versus Serbia, and Italy versus Turkey, the nightcap. George, a lot of people are designating this as the group of death.
I mean, you got 5 really tough groups, and then you got exciting Iceland out here for the first time ever. I mean, yeah, writing history as it is just to get here to EuroBasket. And those players, we saw them yesterday in practice, they just want to keep the fairy tale coming.
There's the Iceland team making their first ever appearance at the European Championships of Basketball. By contrast, Germany here at the top table of European basketball for the 23rd time. It is their 4th consecutive appearance at these championships, and it looks like a few nervous fans. We're in the hotel just across the street, George, and there's a whole bunch of Iceland fans there with us.
Very excited about this.
Liebe Basketballfreunde, wir starten nun mit der Teamvorstellung. And now the team presentation of the national basketball team from Iceland. Number 3, Martin Hermannsson. Number 4, Nummer 4, Axel Karasson. Number 5, Nummer 5, Ragnar Nathanielsson. 6, Number 6, Jakob Sigurðarson. Team captain, Number 8, Lennie Bayriksson. Number 9, Jon Stefansson. Number 10, Levi Magnusson. Number 13, Jörgen Williamson. Number 14, Logi Gunnarsson. Number 15, Pavel Ermoleski. Number 24, Hugh Paulsson. Number 29, Elliot Steinarsson. Head coach of Iceland's national basketball team is Greg Pedersen. Assistant coaches Arnold Williamson, Finnur Frey, Stefan John, and Chrissy Torinson. Team Iceland. And now the team presentation of Team Germany. Das ist die deutsche Basketballnationalmannschaft. Number 4, die 4, Paolo. Number 5, die 5, Ian Skipper. Number 7, die 7, Alex King. Team captain number 8, die 8, Heiko Schafazik. Number 9, die 9, Carsten Tada. Number 11, Tibor Fleiss. Number 12, Robin Benzing. Number 14, Dirk Nowitzki. Number 17, Dennis Schröder. Number 21, Paul Zipser. Number 25, Anton Gavel. And number 77, die 77, Joe Vogtmann. Head coach of Team Germany is Chris Fleming. And the assistant coaches, Alexander Jensen, Henrik Grödel, and Martin Schiller. Team Germany
here in the arena and honor the national anthem.
And now, dear basketball fans, please stand up for the national anthems. We will start with the national anthem of Iceland, die Nationalhymne von Island.
Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Germany, die Nationalhymne der Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
Germany, the third stanza. It's unity, justice, and freedom.
Alles ist vorbereitet. In 3 Minuten beginnt das Spiel. Only 3 minutes until the game starts. Alle gemeinsam begrüßen wir die 3 Schiedsrichter dieser Partie. Presenting the referees of today's game. A warm welcome to Sreten Ranovic, Arel Hadiko, and Milos Kojenčić. The commissioner is Ivan Bodrovari.
Psychology of both teams then. Iceland making their first appearance. If you look at the combined officiating crew from Estonia, Croatia, and Montenegro, respectively. And I think you make a good point, George. You know, the Germans very well may have some nerves playing in front of their host matches.
It's a first game, too, you know. Yeah, the paper favorites, without a doubt. Iceland's first time ever in EuroBasket.
Here's the Iceland team that you mentioned, George. Who is a player or a couple players on this team that we should keep an eye out for?
I think Jon Stefansson is the most established player from the Icelandic squad. He even signed with Dallas Mavericks in the NBA, but never played an official game. Came back to Europe and had some stellar career in Europe. So we got to watch him play for sure. He's the leader, the most experienced player. And you really see the guard, Jon Stefansson.
Well, welcome to everybody just joining today's broadcast. This is the 39th edition of the European Championships in basketball. Iceland versus Germany. The sun starting 5 for Iceland. Number 9, my father points out Jon Stefansson played for Malaga last year. This is the German team warming up. That's the back of Nowitzki. I wonder if he will put his players on his back. He's the veteran George, the man with all the experience, NBA superstar.
Everybody expects that, and he will most likely will, but I think if Germany is a team that should succeed in this tournament, he needs help. He needs help from players like David Schroeder, or Michael Sabachi, or Tibor Pleiss. So it cannot be only about her. It has to be about more players than just her.
We'll see. Here's the starting 5. Speaking of that supporting cast, and it's Dennis Schroeder, who comes off a fantastic season, George, with the Atlantic Hawks.
Absolutely a breakthrough year, Liam. You hit it right on the head. 3 years ago,
Today's Pico ball carrier will bring the official game ball.
Lineup of Atlanta Hawks, and he scored in double figures. He saw 5 assists, so he had a spectacular
Ganz
season.
genau hierher.
Ready to explode.
Das sind die Schiedsrichter, die bekommen den Ball.
This is first European Championship.
Und hier sind die Startformationen beider Mannschaften. The starting 5 from Iceland. Number 8, Lenje Bayringsson. Number 9, Jon Stefansson. Number 13, Hördur Williamson. Number 15, Pavel Ermolinski. And number 24, Hükür Paulsson. And this is the starting 5 from Team Germany. Number 11, Tibor Pleiss. Number 14, Dirk Nowitzki. Number 17, Dennis Schröder. Anton Gabel. Alles ist vorbereitet. Everything's prepared. This is the moment we are waiting for. Habt Spaß, ganz viel Spaß, seid schön laut. Das erste Spiel der EuroBasket 2015 in Berlin beginnt jetzt mit eurer Unterstützung. Hallo Berlin! Hello Berlin!
That's what they say. Is if we underside, we don't have players with 2 meters then. Maybe guys who can establish on the goals and play quickly, set up basketball, half court, set, so we just run around, we penetrate, we kick, we shoot a lot of threes. Yesterday, Iceland was everybody working at 3 points, including meters, KD, and I got the balance. Imagine that.
Well, here we are. Welcome to Berlin. Welcome to the 39th edition of European Championships EuroBasket.
And Germany's ball.
We're underway here in Berlin. Remember, there are 4 host cities for these European Championships. We are in the German capital. It's Germany in the white, Iceland in the blue.
That was a nice play by their penetration by Schroeder. Drop off back to people. Price just finished in the leads.
Now, George, I haven't missed the fact that you pointed out a 2-meter 18 player was shooting threes. I know at your size, you would love to step away from the basket and shoot it. We'll see if Iceland can put some threes up here in their first possession. There's the kick. That 3 on the way, no good. Kept alive. Second possession here for Iceland. Stephenson trying to break down. Defender lays it up and in. In Berlin.
That was a nice penetration by Stephenson, who we called the go-to guy here for Iceland. So it was a scrappy place, but at the end it works out for Iceland, and we got it too.
It's our first foul as Stephenson's trying to fight through a screen. George, just to go back to that last possession.
Iceland's number 9, Jonas Stefansson. First foul.
But that's what's going to happen after the shot is taken. I think the Germans just really got to be careful, and they're going to be watching out to put their body on somebody, to box out their players, because just everybody is moving. All the players are interchangeable there for Iceland, I believe.
Here's Schroeder. Nowitzki, his first touch. Nowitzki with a mid-range jumper. That's short. Nowitzki with the rebound for the Icelandic players.
That was a good defense there by Willems and Nowitzki. Collision right there under the basket. Germans holding his right ankle, so let's hope for Germany that there's nothing serious wrong there.
Well, there's a lot of people in the arena right now who are holding their breath, hoping that Nowitzki can shrug off this bump. Sideline ball for Iceland.
Not easy to play against teams like Iceland because it's not typical basketball.
There's Nowitzki with the ball on top. He'll give it to Stephenson. Stephenson rises just inside the arc, in and out. Rice with the rebound for Germany.
But again, it was a second down to isolation play there for Stephenson.
Schroeder, he'll rise with his 3, and now he's got the ball.
Good shot by Schroeder. He had a lot of confidence in that shot. He just stepped in.
Iceland, both teams in man-to-man defense. Stephenson, he'll rise. Shot out the window, no good. Schroeder with the long rebound. Back comes Germany.
Germany's ball.
That was a good effort there to push the ball out the court after the Germans. The Germans are going to be looking for some easy shots in the basket. It's what you like to do. You know, defending any easy points that you can take. That's good.
There's Gobble. The point. Schroeder. Good touch inside. Rice. And there's a double down by Iceland. Now they're going to scramble to match up. Maybe a good point about that. The Iceland team doubled down in the low post right away.
And you have to punish it. The Germany did a good job. He swung the ball on the perimeter. Anton Gabel just drives in and lays it in. Good shot by Gabel. He's a scrappy player. I like it. We'll talk about his story later on.
There's a 3 on the way. That's on the mark. Long rebound. Nowitzki comes up with it. Stephenson put on the deck. Kicks to the corner. And this is exactly what we expect from Iceland. As they knock down their first 3.
This is the style of basketball that you expect. Just penetration and kick. And if the defense is scrambling, you just got to keep passing the ball, and you look for open man.
That's Paulson, the back 3 for Iceland. Germany trying to respond. In the mid-post to Nowitzki. His pass read well and tipped out of bounds, but Germany will take possession.
It's going to be a lot about spacing. If they're post up, it's a mismatch. Or if people are flying into a post up game, all the other players are going to do a good job of spacing, giving space to play one-on-one. This was Stefansson, kicks it to Paulsen, shot from the corner.
Und Spielerwechsel, Substitution, beide Mannschaften, both teams. Jakob Sigurdarsson mit der 6 kommt für Island. Number 6 für Iceland und für Deutschland im Spiel. Number 12, Robin Benzing.
They're going to play for 40 minutes. They're going to let you know the ball game.
They got nothing to lose. They said it before. This game here, they said it. They're going to give a hard game to anybody.
Ships are on the wing. Foul here.
Foul Island, foul Iceland, number 24, Hünkür Pauschon.
His first.
Erstes Foul, first foul.
Start here from Iceland as they get their feet wet in their first European Championships. So they just stay as close as they can for as long as they can. Big ball movement by Germany. Sitzer lines up the three.
3 points, Paul Sitzer.
Unselfish basketball. You look forward to that. It's what you like to see.
Great spacing. Speaking of ball movement, the Icelanders moving around the perimeter, and that's good.
3 points.
George, they're playing very well here early on.
They play the game that we expected, and they are now playing with pressure.
Byrington with the three. Weiss wants it down low. Doesn't get it. Has to step away. That's a shot. And I think Iceland will live with those shots by Weiss away from the basket, George.
No, this was good defense. You have to play smart defense if you're Iceland, because you are not going to take away everything from Germany.
Foul Deutschland, foul Germany, Nummer 12, Number 12, Robin Benzing. Erstes Foul, first foul.
I think that if you're facing Iceland, you cannot be facing some unorthodox basketball as far as the players, their size, the interchangeable positions. There's nothing like it for Germany. So they also have to get used to it. It's not easy. And not easy on the opening game.
I think the other teams get an advantage, don't they? So we talk about Spain, Italy, Turkey. They're now going to see some live footage of a foe they're going to play later on. Play that on the
Scout Iceland, because so much. They play some preparation games, and it's about it. Before they work at some point in the division when Europe was divided into
Scotty before 5-3. Everybody can shoot it, you know. They're hard to guard. Headline ball here for Iceland. Scotty's in the corner. Just kick in. Right down Main Street. Oh, there's a pass to top the pass. Right now, Sitzer is telling Williamson all about it. Good luck by Paul Sitzer.
What an attack right there. Look at the slow motion right now. He picks it up. He drives it. You gotta like that, man. He's drawing down that. He's attacking. He's in the attacking mode.
Foul Island, foul Iceland, Number 9, Jon Stefansson, zweites Foul, second foul. Und Spielerwechsel beide Mannschaften. Für Deutschland im Spiel Nummer 8, Nummer 8, Heiko Schafazi. Für Island im Spiel Nummer 14, Loki Gunnarsson.
Early on, something
That is not
Look how far Iceland are pushing the basketball away from the basket. Good hard-nosed defense. And Iceland Schroeder trying to find space. Extra pass. Benzing lets fly. That's out. Iceland taking it. Just to keep it alive.
That's scrappy basketball right there because people flies with
Germany's ball. Einwurf Deutschland.
Travel ball. Didn't quite get the ball down quick enough.
ball player right here gets the ball. It's number 24. Awesome. This is what you get to say.
Certainly a great start. This is out early on.
Looking at
Einwurf Deutschland.
You saw it right there. There was 3 players on FIBA EuroBasket before this happened, and he was kicking the ball out. Almost no other option but to support the players in blue jersey.
Hard no defense here by Iceland as the lead official comes to the scorer's table. Levitsky on the bench, early rest.
Of course, I think it's a question of how long Iceland stays the same defensive intensity. They're going to have to substitute a lot of players.
Just sorting out the shot clock. So you can see 14 seconds. Just game clock right.
Jetzt geht's weiter. Einwurf Deutschland.
A close game. Weiss. Hands off to Schroeder. He tries to find space. His shot no good. Gets his own rebound. A foul here against Iceland. This one. Personal foul.
Foul Iceland. Number 14, Loki.
Very active Dennis Schroeder early on. I think he's taking charge. Control the
First foul, viertes Teamfoul. Fourth Teamfoul.
This is what you're looking for from a young guy. He's only 22 years old. He's going to forget about that. But he's really establishing himself as a leader at that point.
Get that teardrop shot to fall. And now the 10th shot clock. Germany get inside of there. It's the weak side. Help coming over. Exactly what we're talking about, George. Collapsing on a low post.
They have no other choice if FIBA EuroBasket gets the ball close to the basket. They're dead. So they have to double early.
Foul Deutschland, Foul Germany, Number 8, Heiko Schwarzing. Erstes Foul, first Foul. Viertes Teamfoul, fourth Teamfoul, Germany. Substitution Iceland. Im Spiel Number 15, Pavel Ermolinski.
I think it's Germany that is looking a little bit under pressure more than Iceland.
Playing with some nerves. Iceland are right there. They trail by 2 here in the first quarter. Ermolinski back in the game for Iceland. Dribble drive and the kick. That teardrop shot won't drop. Germany clear their boards.
It's not easy for Icelandic players to penetrate close to the basket.
Benson.
3 points.
I think Germany just really needs to start in the open three because they have the looks. After the defense collapses, there's going to be a lot of open looks for Germany. He's just going to have to knock the shot down.
Hard nose defense on the ball. Dribble in the lane, another spin and a kick. 3 on the way, in and out. Zitzer with the rebound.
Good job on the rebound by Germany. Just clear the boards. Nobody there for Iceland. Five.
Dennis Schroeder.
With his mid-range jumper in transition.
That was a fairly easy shot in face of Bergson. Off the dribble.
Foul Germany. Die 17, Number 17, Dennis Schröder, erstes Foul. First Foul.
Exchanging pleasantries with Robinson.
Team Germany, Tico Kleins.
This is the three from Benson.
Und Paul Zitzer. Den Spiel zurück die 14, Number 14, Dirk Nowitzki. Neuen Spiel die 5, Number 5, Nils Kiffer.
Nils Kiffer there for the first time on the court. One of the younger players there on the German squad.
George, from a player's perspective now, think back to your playing days, how important is it for you to get some minutes under your legs early on in the tournament?
I think it's extremely important. Let's not forget, Liam, and remind our viewers that these players, they're going to have to play 5 games in 6 days. So every coach knows that he has to pace his team. He has to distribute the minutes equally. That's heavy loads.
Nowitzki up on the diagonal screen. They get it in the mid-post. Right now, Nowitzki looking to distribute. Not really looking at the scoring option. Schroeder with a 3. That's no good. Great defense by Iceland.
I think Dirk is trying to involve all his teammates. He just does not want to take it on himself. He knows that they have to be successful, they have to involve more players.
As he maybe perhaps being a bit unselfish, to come back to you on that.
Foul Deutschland, Foul Germany. Nummer 12,
Long shot is going to produce
Zweites Foul, second foul.
long rebounds. Everybody has to be really careful about boxing. I said it before.
Nummer 9, Number 9.
These Icelandic players are very active. They're going to try to chase down any ball they can.
And that style of play really suits their attributes, right? Because you're going to struggle to compete on the boards, both ends. Long shots, long rebound, give your guards and your perimeter players a chance to get those rebounds.
That's when you get a chance. And if you're more mobile out than the bigger German players, this is your only chance that you have.
Pavel Ermolinski up the charity strike. This is the second. Germany go back the other way. Schroeder takes some air out of the ball. Fires first touch. You're right, George Schroeder, really the orchestrator of everything Germany do. Schwarzig gets in the lane. Benzing, head fake, he'll let it go. Got it!
Three points, Robin Benzing.
Robin Benzing is just getting in his rhythm.
He had to make that one with a ball fake. Knocked it down. Made one already where he spotted up. Nice backdoor pass to Ermolinski. Missed the layup. George trying to get an upset. You got to make those easy ones.
That was an easy shot right there. Great cut. But in the end, just couldn't connect on the shot.
Benzing.
But Ermolinski just going to do a better job of composing himself because it was contested from the back, but he got to make those kind of shots.
Important pass to play now for Iceland on offense. They're facing a 9-point deficit. Germany score now. It'll be their first double-digit lead.
Look at that right now. They're controlling the tempo. They're not rushing anything. That's a good job there by Schroeder.
High ball screen by Nowitzki for Giffey. Giffey is the travel. Oh, it's an offensive foul call against Niels Giffey.
Foul Deutschland, Foul Germany. Nummer 5, Giffey, erstes Foul, first Foul. Meine Mannschaft, Dennis Schröder und Robin Benzing. Im Spiel zurück, Number 25, André Gabel. Deutsch Spiel 77, Number 77, Joe Fünfmann.
He never shot away from contact. That's Robin Benzing then just going to the bench. Quality minutes there for the German team.
Sigurdsson at the point for Iceland. Curl screen. High arching mid-range jumper won't fall. So Paulson, Nowitzki clears the boards. Schwarzig looking for a pass. Nowitzki now on his side, mid post. Nowitzki trying to draw contact, and he shows all of his experience there.
He's not rushing anything. I mean, he's just waiting for the
Foul
contact.
Iceland, number 24.
Right there, he draws the foul. That's a veteran shot right there. And what else do you expect from a player who's got 17 years in the NBA under his belt? Look at that was the Robin Benzing's three-pointer. I don't want to say desperation shot because he's nice form right there.
That's what you want to do defensively. I think against a guy like Benzing, make him put it on the floor a little bit and see if his shooting percentage changes. This is Nowitzki at the line, and you're right, George, 17 years with the same NBA franchise.
Being a franchise player for 17 years, that's unbelievable.
Well, he misses both free throws. Does Nowitzki.
Iceland's Ball.
Get out of jail a little bit.
Eine Minute noch bis zur Viertelpause. 1 minute to go in the first quarter.
Extends the pressure up the floor for Germany.
I think this is what you expect if you coach Fleming from the young players. Just defense, defense, defense. Bring some energy and attitude to the court.
Good drive by Stephenson as he shimmies through the lane and lays it up and in.
And look at Stephenson, he just challenged Nowitzki, just went right over him.
Quick release by Schwarzig, maybe a little bit quick. Probably trying to get a 2-for-1 as Iceland come back. Speaking of quick releases in the corner, that's good. 5 points with succession. Coach Fleming, George going to take a timeout here. We'll take a break in the action. Our first time out of the game.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with us the EuroBasket 2015 mini dance team.
Offensively, take our shot, move the ball. Every time we move the ball, we're getting something good. We're going to run down here, we're going to go 21. We're going to go 21. Okay? You're going to dive as a 4, and you're going to pop back as a 5.
Back, so I think this is a strategic timeout.
Please Applaus für die kleinen Ladies. Das EuroBasket Mini Dance Team.
Eine gute halbe Minute noch bis zum ersten Viertelpause. Spielstand 18:14. 31,8 Sekunden noch zu spielen. Bis zur Viertelpause. Einwurf Deutschland, Germany's ball.
I think it just threw everybody all down. His teammates didn't expect it. So maybe a little bit mental lapse right there. And Germany's looking to get back on track.
Timeout now. Alex King again for the first time for Team Germany. Screen. Back to Nowitzki.
That's a great play right there, just using the size of the screen of Nowitzki. Steps back, hits the jumper, no brain.
Closing seconds here of the first quarter. Optimistic and shot by Iceland.
Und Ende des ersten Spielviertels. Deutschland führt gegen Island 20:14. Germany is in the lead 20-14 after first quarter.
Und einmal mehr, jetzt das Erwachsenenteam sozusagen, der EuroBasket 2015 Dance Team. Bitteschön.
This is the story. They are taking quick and long shots, which are producing long rebounds, and Iceland is getting some of this offensive rebounding. So if there's something defensively that Coach Fleming going to be talking about right now from Slayer, it's box out. If you don't want to give second chance points to Iceland, this is how you demoralize a team like Iceland. Just one shot, one shot, that's all.
Riesenapplaus, das EuroBasket 2015 Dance Team hier bei der EuroBasket in der Arena in Berlin. So, wir machen mal kurz den kleinen Test und wir fragen, we ask you, where are the fans and supporters of Iceland? Und wir alle hier in Berlin wollen wissen, wo sind die Unterstützer und die Fans von Team Germany?
Wir starten ins zweite Spielviertel. Second quarter now starts.
I think
Iceland's ball.
Basketball players of Iceland mentioned in the press conference, they say finally we're getting some attention back home. Because it's a country of 300,000 people.
Amazing that the small country are here. The top table of European basketball. Germany, a country that's 81 million people, and 3 on the way by Stephenson. We're good. King with the rebound.
Good defense there by Iceland. They just took away the penetration and easy basket from Germany. Made them shoot a last second three-pointer.
Stephenson spills in. Good hustle by King.
Rückspiel über die Mittellinie. Half-court violation Iceland. It's Germany's ball. Und Spielerwechsel, Substitution Germany. Heiko Schafazi. Und im Spiel zurück, Number 17, Dennis Schröder.
That's the same as Define, just gets in there for a few minutes, he accepts his role. I think these young players just understand that no minutes are granted for them, and whatever time we're going to get, they're going to do their best.
Here's Schroeder coming to East. Pass just off the mark, and again, we've got to give credit to Iceland. Iceland really taking away that dribble penetration.
They have a very easy defensive principle, I think. And it's just stay in front of your opponent. They're just not allowing them to use away from the basket, so the defense doesn't collapse.
Well, Stefansson with an and one.
Jonas
The
Stefansson.
leader in the lane drops.
And foul, Germany, die 17, number 17, Dennis
That was
Schröder.
a tough shot right here by Jonas Stefansson. Off the dribble, look at that right here. He takes the contact from Schröder. Puts it up over the big man, over Nowitzki. That's a great play.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Showing no fear. Goes right around one NBA player and over another. Wow. Welcome to the European Championships.
He's got good fouls too, and he doesn't look shy at all. That's what we say. I mean, hands down, he's got the most experience from all the Icelandic players. They're looking for him to lead. Shirley Craig Peterson is Canadian coach of the Icelandic side.
Well, here's Schröder now across the midcourt strike for Germany. Contact away from the ball.
This is the foul that he's just going to take. It's on Nowitzki. He was cutting through the lane. And it was Willemsson. They have to use some of their fouls, Liam. They're not going to be able to contain Nowitzki, so they take an early foul. It's a good job here on the switch.
Paulson with the foul. He's competing for the
ball. Iceland number 24,
He spent his high school years in the United States and played 1 year at the University of Maryland, which is a premier program in the United States.
Substitution number 10 for Iceland,
Icelandic basketball.
On substitution, Germany needs Gefahr. Back on the court, number 21, Paulsen Sitzer.
Darts on screen. Turnaround shot.
Alex King.
This is what you have to do if you think or any other teammate of Nowitzki. He was double teamed, and a lot of players are watching him just play. So you have to take it back, dive to the offensive rebounds, and try to get offensive rebound basketball team.
Shots on the way.
Look at that right here. Liam, that's it. Jonas Stefansson showing it we've seen here in the first half. Unbelievable one-on-one situation.
Stefansson is the team in it now. He's going to turn his attention to guard. It's no easy task.
Nowitzki.
He was left right there for a second because Stefansson bolted it out of the defensive situation. Nowitzki just nails it. You give him a day like he's going to shoot it.
Top of the key for Iceland on the left hand. This is the pass. Short comes up with the steal.
That was a tough situation that Ermelinski got himself into. He was driving to the basket. Not pass out, deflected.
Iceland number 10, Heidi Magnusson.
Here's the foul.
Erstes Foul, first foul.
It's a tactical foul, George.
Und Auszeit-Timeout, Iceland.
So we're taking time out here in the action. A break from Berlin.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we say welcome to the Alba dancers.
Right? Yeah. And if they play side, back it up and turn it so we can snake into the middle. Go, right?
Walk back here. No. Maybe one and a half of it. Exactly half that. Oh yeah, half that. Okay. Let's run side to last one. Okay. It's there. Make sure you take the ball here at the slot, right? Trust your instincts. Okay? Fellas, push the ball to offense. Push it, get it out, get to the corners, run the floor. Let's go. Okay, here we go.
Thank you very much. Dankeschön an die Alba Dancers.
We overheard some of the back and forth comments from Craig. players have been doing a pretty good job of it so far, but he just wants more of it. Not a bad score there. 24-19 on 5-point lead there from Germany.
Weiter geht's mit Einwurf für Deutschland. Letzte Spielaktion war ein Foul von Island und jetzt geht's weiter 24-19 der Spielstand.
We know his quality, but he scored here at the top table of competitions. That was with 9 points to Team Iceland. Pass inside to Blyce. You can see how Blyce is gang guarded by blue jerseys. He misses the baby jump shot.
It is not easy for Timur Blyce because immediately after receiving the ball and landing on the floor, he was surrounded by 3 players. He could not compose himself.
Now Blyce has to turn his defensive responsibilities. Does well. Here's the boys. He's missing a Schroeder.
That was a gutsy shot right there.
Dennis Schroeder!
That's that count right there.
Der Korb zieht.
It is the count.
Foul Island, Foul Iceland.
Long way to the basket. Never could we say that Schroeder had started his movement to the basket.
That's what the rule is.
First foul.
Yeah, I think it's the right call because he's on his way. I don't know. That's the right call by the rest of the team.
Once you commence your active shooting, the referee awards the basket.
Another aggressive move there by Dennis Schroeder.
So Schroeder goes to the charity stripe to tag on his end one.
There's no question right there that he is so gifted and talented in the open court. But I think he's doing a pretty good job of protecting the team as well.
Taking on the responsibility of the point guard. Share the ball around the perimeter. Ermelinski. Behind his back. Draws the foul here on Spencer.
Foul Deutschland, Foul
Early,
Germany.
What a season he had. He's like homework. You yourself are walking encyclopedias. I get a hanging there.
Iceland. That shot just strikes the front of the rim. Zipser with the rebound. And Schroeder.
That was Paulson again. He's out there receiving the ball, looking at the basket, sizing it up, and letting the three go.
Inside to Zipser. Zipser contorts his body. He can't convert. Paulson with the rebound.
He really did not have his balance there for Zipser.
Let's talk about this, George, because Paulson on the floor with 3
Foul
fouls.
Germany, number 7, Alex Key.
Rolling dice a little bit.
Second foul, second foul.
I think it is clear by now that that is not there for Iceland. It's not bad for Team Iceland, so he's just going with guys who've been in the flow. Let's see if the gamble pays off, because it is a gamble for the player. 3 fouls on, still 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. 4 seconds to shoot. This time it does not work there for Jon Stefansson. You have to take a last second shot.
Dennis Schroeder!
Schroeder with the dribble drive. Iceland don't stand on ceremony. They look right back. Stefansson to the corner. This time Germany really closed out.
Germany's ball.
George is talking about this because Pavel Ermelinski has teamwork twice running the man. A hard skill for a big guy, but just traveled a little bit too early.
Pavel Ermelinski is exploding to the basket. I think that Pavel Ermelinski needs to calm down. He made few many mistakes, and I think that he's not making it on his level. He just takes a deep breath, relaxing. Big difference in this game. He's got talent. He's got potential.
Well, as we approach the midway mark, Germany still looking for their first double-digit lead. Gavel to Schroeder in the corner. No good. Alson with the rebound.
Big man pushing it up the court.
3 on the way, and that's good. The man just off the bench. His first touch, and he knocks down a 3.
What a shot. First time touching the ball. Shot. First shot.
Iceland just won't go away. The trail by 6. Schroeder to Zipser. Zipser's 3.
3 points, Paul Zipser.
That was a good ball movement. Zipser, he's capable. We saw him bustling the ball on the inside, but he can also step outside.
Sigurdsson to Ermolinski. Ermolinski lets a three go. That strikes the iron. That's on Gavel with the rebound for Germany. Gavel throws to the lane. And Ermolinski sends it back. Iceland now in transition.
Balance right there. That's a charge right there. Yeah, it's good. Taking the charge from the
Nummer 6, Number 6, Jakob Sigurdsson.
Block on one end of the
Erstes Foul für
There's a block by Ermolinski.
That was an easy block right there, and this is the charge.
Und
Good plays there for
Nummer 8, Heiko Schaffhausen.
saw there on the screen. The ball in his feet.
4 Minuten, 7 Sekunden noch bis zur Halbzeitpause. 4 minutes, 7 seconds to go until the halftime break.
They just can't get to double digits.
I'm looking at the stats. 10 players for Team Germany on the board in the first half. That's a good sign there for Coach Weber.
Swansik with a three. That's no good. Price with the rebound. Price always brings a party. Whenever he gets it, he's joined by 3 blue jerseys.
Just collapses on D-board flies. It's not an easy game for him. He has to get accustomed to it.
Paulson with a scoop shot. That won't drop. We get a foul here. Is it on Price or Schroeder?
For Germany, Number 11, Tibor Pleiss.
That's a classic.
This foul is second foul.
Saw him talking to D-board flies. Make for a calm down. Take your time.
Nächste beiden Mannschaften für Iceland zurück. Number 8, Lydia Badnikson.
I think they're just going to do a better job of it. I think that the teammates will
Alex King
do a better
spielt
job
zurück, ist Dirk Nowitzki.
themselves to him. And always triple D. You cannot just stand in one place. You got to make it count. Make yourself available.
Always looking to create an angle so the guy with the ball can see you. Facing the floor out.
I know that Schroeder is right, but I didn't see anybody cutting or spacing up.
Hang on, you're just coming to the defense of the big guys, aren't you? You're part of that union, the big guys union.
No, he couldn't do anything there. He just ended up with a turnover.
Well, here's Boston at the line. He's with the Laboral Kucha Victoria from Spain. He makes both free throws. Keeping Iceland in touch.
Good game plan, 8 points. Second highest score after Stephenson for Iceland.
Here's Schroeder in the lane.
Dennis Schroeder!
He was showing some dexterity. We saw him shooting from the outside. Nobody doubts his penetration skills, but this is just light and quick.
As Herman City made the last three, that one's no good. Here comes Schroeder to the Germans. Benson back in the game. Let's go to Nowitzki. Nowitzki wants Swanson to move. Nowitzki off the rim.
He called it back by the lead. What a smooth shot right there by Dirk Nowitzki. Getting in his groove.
Beautiful shot by number 14 for Germany. Iceland sticking to their offensive strategy. That three off the mark by Lindsay. Now Germany a chance really to open things up. Schroeder gets called for a foul.
Double-digit lead right now, 35-24. This is what by Schroeder. So I think that right now they just want to take care of the ball. And the
Substitution both
go to the locker with a double-digit lead. It's a completely different story.
Wechsel Deutschland. Dennis Schröder. Den Spiel Number 4.
Mahodo Low performed for Germany versus Schroeder. Low plays for Columbia. Summit for him. World University. Now at EuroBasket.
We saw him warming up. I mean, he's an athlete. Oh, look at Stevenson right here, just putting a screw right there with Michael Sapachi.
Up and under by Stevenson. He goes off the window. He's got double digits.
That's a big man move. He's not supposed to know that. Right?
Come on now. Don't you be telling the guards they're making big man moves, huh? Look at the big man. Here's Nowitzki.
What a shot.
That's an air ball. Low comes up with it. Low
for Iceland. Foul Iceland. Number 8. Leia Bajnšek.
Spins to the baseline, he's fouled. Great move by Dirk. Nice confidence right here.
He was a facilitator towards Dirk Nowitzki in the first quarter, sharing the ball, and now maybe taking on the responsibility of scoring.
I think even for himself, it was not easy to take on. I've never seen or heard of these players before, and they are triple teaming you. I mean, they are just all over the place. So I think even for Dirk, it has taken a while to get adjusted to.
Dirk Nowitzki. Substitution of Number 7, Alex King. Knapp Minute noch. 52 seconds.
Between the two teams, as Hermanson gets across the midcourt strike. Just a little bit of
Deutschland.
from Hermanson. He tried to throw a pass to Stephenson. And now, George, here's a little coach speak for you. What do you catch the ball with? You catch it with your eyes. You gotta see the pass coming.
That's right. Very down on the floor.
The Zips are on the wing for Germany as they try to extend their lead. I think Nowitzki might have taken some exception to some contact there.
He doesn't like it, I don't think, by the
Foul
look
Iceland.
in his eyes.
Nummer
He
15,
doesn't
Nummer 14.
They're not giving him anything for free.
Not at all. Expected some Iceland. You know, George,
Number 2, look at that right there. Number 14. That's Gunnarsson.
Foul on Gunnarsson. I was able to see Iceland in the qualifications, George. They played against Great Britain in London. And they play with such cohesiveness, such togetherness, such board. They really play very hard.
Great story for them to get over here. I saw the photos after they qualified for EuroBasket. Just pure joy.
Nowitzki. Some misery. Tracks on 2 free throws.
I think that Dirk is just taking care of business.
Transition opportunity for Iceland on the mark. Now with a 15-point lead, Germany trying to stamp their authority on this one. Coach Fleming wants to slow things down. He said, shot clock. It's low, no hurry for Germany. Shot clock is 10. Ball screen by Nowitzki. Nowitzki screens. I think you want the ball sooner. And now he'll let it fly. That's off the mark.
As you said, I think there's
Und in der ersten Halbzeit, Halftime Break, Germany 41, Iceland 26. Dankeschön für eure tolle Stimmung. Wir sehen uns hier in allerspätestens 15 Minuten wieder. Now it's halftime break for 15 minutes. Please come back.
Well, George, your thoughts on the first half of basketball? We look at the statistics. Certainly, Iceland came out and played well in the first quarter. In the second quarter, Germany started to really get themselves on top.
Iceland deserves a lot of
Don't even want to bleibt auch in der Halbzeit bei uns. Stay during the halftime by us. We will present you an unforgettable dunking show.
Germany to play this game, but last 5 minutes, I think that the experience, depth, and the size of Germany is shown.
Und es ist gleich soweit und jetzt kommt sie, die Dunking Show. The Dunking Show presented by Beko. Viel Spaß, have fun.
We're going to look at some of the game leaders.
You got Jon Stefansson playing, Dirk Nowitzki on the other side, 12 points, 11. Dennis Schroeder with 11 also. Combo there for Germany as we expected. Some small things that happen on the side of Iceland. A lot of inexperience, maybe still players not used to play at this level, just cost them dearly.
We'll take a break from Berlin. Come back and join us for second half action in 10 minutes.
Einwurf Deutschland.
mit dabei, die Dunking Show presented by Biko. Und wir klatschen zusammen für den nächsten Act der Jungs mit dem Biko Kühlschrank. Alle Hände in Bewegung hier in der Arena der EuroBasket 2015 in Berlin. Let's go! Applaus für die Dunking Show, presented by Biko. Die Jungs werden natürlich noch öfter zu Gast sein während dem Spiel hier der EuroBasket 2015.
Minuten beginnt hier das dritte Spielviertel. So please come back to your seats. 3 minutes coming up, quarter number 3.
I think they just have to do well what they did in the first 15 minutes and keep the same energy. I think it's about attitude, and if you have the stamina to stay with the same enthusiastic level as they played in the first 15 minutes. Also, I think that the Germans are starting to get accustomed to the style of play of Icelandic players, so it's going to be harder and harder for Iceland.
Basketball fans!
That style of play, very much space the floor, shoot out of threes.
Let's go, Deutschland! Fight live!
He's up in transition. Really dive on the outside shot.
But they cannot make.
Es beginnt jetzt die zweite Halbzeit in diesem ersten Spiel der EuroBasket 2015 gegen Berlin. Der Stand zur Halbzeit bei 41 zu 26. 20 Minuten noch zu spielen in dieser Partie. Und das Spiel läuft wieder.
Right now, basketball version of the Iceland action trying to pull off an upset here in Germany. Nowitzki, his first shot no good, Plyce the rebound. Germany come out with Anton Gavel, Tibor Plyce, Paul Zipser, Dirk Nowitzki, Dennis Schroeder as their starting five.
That is so difficult there for Biden to box out against Tibor Plyce. That's true. 15, 17 centimeters difference between the two players, and if it's a long rebound, it is almost impossible to get it from Tibor Plyce's hands.
Well, Plyce thought about it. He looked at his feet. Here's a steal. Iceland to the basket. Dunk of the afternoon. A send it home by Herder Williamson, and he emotes.
He was fired up right there after the steal, and it was another turnover there by Tibor Plyce. He's just looking a little shaky there when distributing the ball or passing it out.
Here's Gavel. Pass inside, intended for Plyce off the mark.
Iceland's ball.
Germany with a little slow start. They turned it over twice in two possessions.
Germany's defense.
I was asking if Iceland's going to have the energy and the stamina, but look at it right here, the first two possessions now just off to the races.
Good start by Iceland to try to get themselves back in the game. Paulson spills it momentarily. Stephenson trying to lose Gavel. He'll rise over it. Oh! John Stephenson with the three.
But did you see him just size up the defender in Gavel? Just take it, just shoot it right over him.
jab step from Stephenson opened up space for the three.
But he's playing with so much confidence. It's unbelievable.
Got a foul away from the ball. It's on
Foul Iceland number 13. Katur Piastro. Zweites Foul, second foul.
Stephenson with 13 points. The only player in double digits for Iceland. You see that replay. Flies, top of the key. Schroeder. Touch pass inside the place. Help side, and this is important now for Iceland. John, it's a foul on Stephenson.
Foul Iceland, foul Iceland, number 9.
From the weak side, Jon Stefansson comes a step too late, but this is how you use your size. You set pick and roll with the biggest guy, you send him to the basket, and then you just throw it up. Great play by Dennis Schroeder. He put it up. That's quick. Just go get it, big fella. Don't throw it down when you get a chance. Small players can deflect the pass. That was a high percentage shot, would you say?
I think so, absolutely. Good execution by the Germans. Anton Galvo, my apologies on the assist. Stephenson lines up an outside shot. That's no good.
Foul Iceland number 24.
It is on Paulson. His foul is intentional offensive rebound.
That's his foul right there. That's inexperience, because if you got 3 fouls, it was one of the notes that I made at halftime. That could have been a key factor. Now it is. He's picking up his 4th foul. He got 8 points, and he showed some
substitution number 6.
So he's going to be missed. And it's only 2 minutes played in the second half, so this is way too early to pick up the 4th foul.
Well, Jakob Sigurdsson comes in to spell Paulson. You see Schroeder gets across the midcourt strike for Germany.
Holding foul.
Iceland number 15.
That's an easy call. I'm sorry, I was looking at it.
First foul.
Molinski is not happy about the call. Harkin red. Nowitzki. Look at that right here. Both hands. Both right here. That is easy call. You got 3 referees out there, Pavel. You cannot do that.
Well, Ermolinski showing some immaturity in the first half, and now a foul here, which sends Germany to the free throw line. George, and we've only played 2 minutes in the third quarter, and Germany already are in the penalty.
But look at Dirk. He's missed his 3rd free throws in the game.
Nowitzki with 12 points. Make that 13 on that free throw. Williamson gets it across half court for Iceland. There's a 14-point deficit. Williamson mid-range jumper. As you like, he knocks down the deuce.
That's a nice play right there. He just worked the pick and roll, shot it off the dribble. And I saw Anton Galvo is really picking up his defense off the ball on Stefansson.
He loves to operate in the mid-post and skipping across. Extra pass to Schroeder. He'll put it on the deck. Schroeder! Oh, my heavens! Dennis Schroeder! A little bit of English and he drops it.
What a shot right there! That's a teardrop. He put it off the board so high.
Backdoor cut. Kicks in the corner. Stephenson's going to check his feet. Sigurdsson, his pass to the corner. Nowitzki with a block. Can Germany turn it into transition points? Schroeder.
Iceland's ball.
Those 2 players. Nowitzki. Here on the defensive player. Look at that right here. Just make sure there's no shot taken. Starts a fast break, but unfortunately the pass was not well executed.
Coach Fleming, his team right now have a 14-point cushion. Stephenson gets the handoff, goes in the lane, and draws the foul.
And speaking of Coach Fleming, what an interesting story. Started as a player in the mid-90s in Quakenbrück, played a few years in the 2nd division, then transferred to be a coach of the youth program. Made it to the seniors, made a name for himself in the first division with Quakenbrück, then went on to Bamberg. Didn't coach last year, had the luxury of being the head coach of the national team. And now he's signed as the assistant coach of the Denver Nuggets. So what a success story there for Chris Fleming.
He started his collegiate career, George, at UConn, with 1 year at UConn, and transferred to Richmond University, where he played the rest of his career. Now he's trying to get a win on his home court.
Okay, we get Johannes Voigtmann there, number 77. That's the young center there from Germany.
Just checked into the game during the second half. Curl here from Anton Gobble.
That's a tough shot right there. He took a lot of contact on that shot.
Hard-nosed play by Gobble. Speaking of hard-nosed, Stephenson rims out. I don't think he quite got his feet set on that release.
And look at Schroeder just controlling the tempo. That's an offensive foul, Voigtmann. He was
Foul Germany, Nummer 77, Nummer 7,
just posted up aggressively. So I don't think that Coach Fleming's going to make a big issue about it. Look at the replay right here.
You can see Coach Fleming gave him a hand, and you can see that's been ingrained in you in your own playing days, George. Run down the floor, put somebody on your back in the paint.
This is what you like to see from the big man.
Oh, easy basket inside by Iceland.
And that's a great cut by Stefansson. You see right here, the players know about each other. They know where they're cutting, where they should be. You saw the spacing. There was nobody underneath the basket, open space, and Stefansson makes a cut.
Kick to the corner. Anton Gobble 3, rims out.
That's a good shot. Gobble was wide open in the corner.
Here's the foul here by Brockman, who commits the transition foul. It's such a big part of the game now, isn't it, George? Pretty much automatically are going to foul in any transition opportunity, so they don't give up numbers on the break.
No easy baskets. I remember we used to have a t-shirt made up by our coach in UCLA when I was playing college. No easy baskets. Our coaches hated that.
Pass inside. Is it time?
Look at the play right here. What a gutsy pass right there by Stefansson.
Got themselves he's coming back on a chance to make a free throw.
I would say it's an understatement because they're leading in this quarter by 5 points. It was a 15-point game now.
Okay, here we go.
So Iceland taking charge in the third quarter.
So what's the mentality now? Coming out of the change room, George, you're down 15. By the time the fourth quarter starts, where do you want to be?
And you forgot to mention that Paulson, one of the key players there for the Icelandic side, they got his 4th foul in the second half. So they're not working with more players and it's still coming down the league. So I think it's just what you stay with it. Stay with it. I see more motion here from Iceland. Everybody is running around the floor. They are spacing, but they are cutting all the time. So it's difficult for Germany to find their players on defense.
Well, Williamson with a chance now to trim the deficit to 9. He does just that.
Alle gemeinsam, Deutschland im Angriff, Team Germany in offense.
Leads now with 8 points, the approaching midway mark. And some zone defense here from Iceland, our first zone of the game.
I think they have to do that to show a different look, but also save some fouls.
Into the short corner. Broken shot is short, so the zone pays dividends for Iceland.
That's a difficult shot there for Voigtmann because he got underneath the basket and his momentum was going the other way when he was taking the shot.
Germany staying there man-to-man defense. Williams' shot is short. Picks up that long rebound that we've been talking about all day.
But you have to make sure if you're struggling to box out your guy, even if he's taking the shot. But look at Williamson. He is just fired up after making an A1 play underneath the basket. Over Levinsky. He just started relentlessly to the basket. Right here, taking the bomb. Home between the big guys against Voigtman.
Well, I think he's annoyed that he missed his shot. He worked himself a trip to the line.
Well, if you watch the bench of Iceland, those guys are fired up. I mean, they got each other's back. It is not a cliche there for Team Iceland.
And that's exactly what I saw when I saw them in the qualification in London. They had the national flag laid out on the floor next to them on the bench, really playing with great verve and great spirit. Unfortunately, Williamson misses both free throws.
Germany just got to settle down, play their game.
Iceland stay in the zone. That's exactly what you want from Germany. Schroeder bisects the two defenders, just couldn't get his shot to fall. Mid-range jumper up, that's good! Jakob Sigurdsson with the mid-range jumper, and Iceland are hanging tough.
They are on the roll right now. And I think that Germany's going to start playing team basketball. One guy is playing 4 on one. This one was the case when Schroeder's last shot.
Looking at the high post, a long three from Anton Gabel, no good.
That's a great shot for Iceland because Gabel was shooting from good 8 meters.
Iceland, penetrate, pitch, extra pass, such a part of the way they play. That shot, no good.
And that was a good shot right there by Ermolinski.
Within 7, Germany trying to extend that lead. Levinsky, turn around, no good. Defy can't keep it alive for Germany. Back come Iceland. Williamson with a 3, no good.
That was a quick shot right there. I think that Williamson could have pulled it out and set up a better shot than that.
He's playing out of motion right now, isn't he? Here's a steal. It's Hermanson with the steal in the open court. Sigurdsson kicks. And right now, Stephenson on the bench for Iceland is getting a much needed break as his team stay close. Dribble drive up the window, no good. Germany now with numbers.
They get around, they should go for the easy basket. They do. This is what you do against aggressive defense Iceland's been playing. You have to punish them. Go for easy basket. If you have a chance, run and score.
Germany did just that. Gabel gets on the end of the pass. Schroeder. Now, Iceland. They're the cuts that you talk about there, George. The deep basket cuts. 3 on the way. Owen rims out for Hermanson.
That's bad luck there for Iceland because they had huge shots with good looks, but just could not make it.
Schroeder kicks to Giffey. His shot no good. Voigtman picks up the trash and rolls it up and in.
That's a good break there for Voigtman because he's had tough couple breaks of turning the ball over, missing some shots, and getting scored over. So it's good for the big man to make something positive.
So as quick as that, Germany have reestablished their double-digit lead. Williamson on a curl cut.
Germany
translated in there, George.
Beide Mannschaften.
From a tempo, I know Iceland wants to play quick. You don't want to be under.
Number 8, Heiko Schafazi. Number 9, Carsten Tucker.
You're showing your UCLA colors because that's a quote from John Wooden. Wow, you're testing it. Okay, we'll take a break in the action as the teams go to their benches. Germany, 52.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the official mascot of EuroBasket 2015. Gib ihm ein warm welcome. Ein herzliches Willkommen unseren offiziellen Mascotten, Frankie.
We're going back and showing zone. When they pass it to this guy and he starts to dribble, we're man. So this forward, get on him. Don't let Schroeder have it back. And then we got to step up on the high post.
For your defense, because they didn't really try in the second half, especially overplaying the lanes.
Keep the tempo going.
Overplaying the lanes, and they're getting steals.
Come up to Niels. You okay? Everybody good? All right. If they're man to man, it's 2 up. I'm sorry, man to man, we're 21.
26, I think that
Let's actually
it's
go.
not so bad.
Let's
The Germans are half ahead or ahead going, and they're opposing players, so I think that it's not bad. at that right now. Who's the center? I'm looking at this squad is really, and I think pretty much they can switch from position 1 to position 5 defensively. It's just very difficult to play them. Okay? I think all teams are going to find it difficult to play against Iceland. It's something that they have never faced before.
Iceland change up the defense. Knocking some man-to-man. As Steels gets by with the second hole. And a backdoor alley-oop.
This is what you like to see if you came to Mercedes-Benz Arena, if you're a German fan.
To the low post. That shot no good. Benzing with the rebound. Germany. Schwarzing. Goodbye inside to Voigtman. This baby is going.
Voigtman right there, just shaking off two defenders like, get off me, flies. I'm taking it in. He steps through. What a powerful move there by young Johannes Voigtman.
Exactly what your big guy you want to do in transition. Get in the lane and put somebody on your back. Backdoor cut here from Iceland. And it just wouldn't drop. And the offensive philosophy is changing a bit here for Iceland, George, in this half, isn't it? They're getting more cutters to the basket, looking for more backdoor cuts.
Let's stretch it out. You have to stretch it out to have the back cutters, because if everybody's congested, then you cannot cut. Look at the nice alley-oop dunk right there by Gefai. Good back screen. It was Benzing, I believe, who set the back screen.
Putting the ball right on the platter. Gefai knocked it down. Free throw off the mark for Iceland.
If there's one thing that is hurting also, Iceland's missed free throws. They have missed quite a bit of free throws.
Just looking at the stats now, George, they are 7 for 15, less than 50% from the floor.
The key word is free throws. Yeah, free. Nobody's guarding you.
Here's Karsten Tada.
First time in the game. Yep.
Schwarzing snaps a pass to Gefai in the corner. Shows him the score inside and out.
Look at Gefai just stretching out the defense to the corner. This is what you have to do. Great play by the young player.
Germany reestablished that 15-point lead. There's the backdoor cut. Paulsen got it. Oh, it's a hard-nosed bucket by Paulsen.
That's a tough shot because I don't know if it was Tada who just got there defensively on time, I thought. And Paulsen with 4 fouls, took the contact, was able to lay it in off the glass.
Schwarzing to Gefai in the corner. Good closeout by Stevenson. The shot's no good. Great defense by Ron Stevenson is closed out the shooter. At the end of the third quarter of play, with the flashes that Iceland had shown, which is the Germany have extended their lead.
Challenge, das ist tolle Peak-Schule des offiziellen Partners der FIBA, also von Peak zu gewinnen. Wir haben 2 Kandidaten, und zwar einmal im weißen T-Shirt, der Matti, 10 Jahre alt. Hallo Matti, wie geht's dir? Sehr gut. Feuerst du Deutschland an? Sehr gut. Und im blauen T-Shirt haben wir
They're back cutting us. We got to get pressure on the ball to start. Okay, we got hands down on the back.
It was 48-39. Germany just took over with smart basketball. They pulled and played their game.
You guys are loose, like we're talking about.
16-point lead at the end of the third quarter. I think you have to give praise to Iceland. Some hard-nosed basketball got dragged themselves into the game.
We're doing a good job. Let's go back to the 21. That's what we got.
7 minutes, but they came
Whoever got the ball and enter, you come off the UCLA to get it down there, right?
40 minutes.
Hey, let's look for this one. When we screen, a good screen there.
Play 40 minutes
Okay, let's see if we can get that one.
Keep
Going.
Hey!
Matti im weißen T-Shirt und Tom Rudi im blauen.
Iceland fans who are sitting behind us.
Also alles anziehen, schnell, schnell, schnell. Alle Schuhe, alles noch bei
in the arena tonight, George. It's 12,500 fans here in the Mercedes-Benz Arena. What a great opening start.
Und jetzt schnell, auf geht's. Die
Schuhe.
Wer führt die? Das ist Tom Rudi, komm mal hin.
Standing in there. If you look at the section behind the German basket, they were just standing, cheering, drumming relentlessly. But 50 minutes before the game, as you said, they're going to go out there and just say, hey guys, come on, calm down. We still got 50 minutes to go before the game, but they just kept going.
Well, this is the German league basketball really in the ascendancy as well. Alba Berlin, Bayern Munich, with some EuroLeague experience.
Bamberg.
Germany versus Iceland.
Germany with a 16-point lead. This is an Iceland team. Play all the way, start to finish. First possession to Iceland. Stephenson on the baseline. Stephenson backing down. Tata rises over. Tata. Good defense.
That was a great defense by Tata. I thought, Stephenson had it. He was going to shake it to the middle, but Tata stayed right with it.
Good five, top of the key. Uses the screen. Fencing, touch pass inside. No surprise here, George, that Germany really pressing their advantage, trying to get touches on the big side.
You know what I like by Coach Fleming? That he stayed with Voigtman. He had first rough 2 minutes on the court, but he just stayed with him. And this is what they say about Coach Fleming. He can create great atmosphere, great chemistry with his players. And I think that shows that here with Voigtman.
At 22 years old, Voigtman's a young talent. Players need to grow in confidence. Here's a steal. Paulson with the steal. He's fouled in transition by Tata.
Germany is the foul, so there's no easy basket because there was a situation of 3-on-1, so it's stopped by foul.
There's a steal. Foul by Tata. Iceland with the possession now trying to trim this deficit. Germany have played man-to-man defense the whole way throughout. 3 on the way. Just with a drop.
Gunnarsson there with the shot. Tough shot over defense, but he had a good look there for a second.
Fencing.
Isolation.
Fencing looking up and under.
That was a great pass right there. It was up and under. I thought most of the players were thinking the shot was going up by Robin Benzing, but he makes a great pass down to Voigtman.
16th assist for the Germans. Really a team effort today. They're really sharing the basketball.
And this is what you have to do. You have to calm down. Take the aggressiveness of Iceland. It is not easy. It is easier said here from the commentator's booth than out there on the floor because Iceland is everywhere. Active feet, active hands. But this is what you have to do. Calm down.
Stephenson uses to retain possession. Oh, terrific shot driving down the lane by Gunnarsson.
Over Voigtman. I mean, that was a tough shot. It floated in the air. Tell you what, Iceland is not scared.
Still trying to hang in there. Haven't sealed the game yet. Benzing rolls down the lane. His scoop shot won't drop. He's going to foul. If it's on Paulson, it's his fifth.
They called it I think they called it travel. I thought it was a foul by Paulson, but on the spin right there, I thought the referee saw a trouble. This was the play before.
It's Gunnarsson looking to get the ball out over the upstretched hands of Voigtman.
But even Voigtman was just looking at the shot. He thought maybe it's not even going in, so he did not really contest that.
Stephenson uses the ball screen, rises, mid-range jumper. That is food and drink for John Stephenson.
That's money right there. So smooth off the dribble. Young Stephenson just showing some great basketball here.
Stephenson with 19 points. Tries to keep his team in this game. Gobble. Benzing from the charity stripe, no good. This is going to stop. We've got somebody on the floor. It looks like it's Benzing. George, he goes right for his ankle.
Yeah, he landed. I thought he landed on the foot of his defender. Because it was kind of a step-back shot right there by Robin Benzing. The defenders just slid underneath it. This is what happens in basketball sometimes when defending players really aggressive and doesn't try to go for the shot block. He just slides under, tries to make you shoot over it.
What I think is interesting is look at it
right here, you saw that right here. It was number 6, Gunnarsson.
George, all of the German players came off the bench onto the floor. You don't see that often, do you? All came onto the floor to help Benzing come up.
I think I think it's special. National anthems in the beginning, full house. Dirk Nowitzki coming back. I think everybody is here talking about players, talking about fans. I mean, this is a special event, this EuroBasket. Opening night, Germany versus Iceland. Very much an interesting game.
Good start. We have 2 more games to come here in Group B. The group of death stick with us throughout the day. Stephenson.
Not easy to play defense there for Carsten Tada and Jon Stephenson. He is always aggressive. I mean, you cannot believe it for a second because you cannot believe it. I think 8 meters in, this is great for Jon Stephenson. Mentally, he thinks he can shoot that. This is most important. You know, physically, he can do that all day here. But he's got a mindset that he's going to do it.
Tada comes out. Iceland now. To score this trip down the floor. A three's up and good. By Magnus. The Iceland fans behind us rise to their feet, George. They haven't given up hope yet.
Shot from the center. And a charge right here. Taken by Stephenson.
Unbelievable. Stephenson getting some early foul trouble. Puts his body on the line here.
This is a team defense. Because it was Phillips and there was beat off the dribble. Stephenson immediately comes there. He helps his teammate. He takes a charge.
Take a break in the action. Germany lead by 11.
They were setting up this double back cut here. Der immer der hat, von unten kannst du unten runter. Hast du den gehabt? Nee. Mit Stephenson. Die wollten den hier und dann Backcut. Hey, defense!
And George, we're talking about how Iceland have to play almost a flawless game. Taking the chance, they missed their free throws, but they've been really good with the basketball. Just 8 turnovers so far.
8 turnovers and 13 on Germany. This is the story. They've been the aggressive team for most of the game. Unfortunately, Iceland got all the game.
And then listen, after that, listen, let's look to do this for
because he had a great game. He did not just shoot the ball and score 6 points, but he distributed the ball and he played some good basketball. He was valuable for his team. Look at the pass right here to the Freudman. I mean, he did a lot of good things there for his team. This was the injury right here. Let's hope it's a light sprain.
He goes right to his ankle. Let's hope he can recover. Still plenty of time left in this one. There's a cut to the basket. Mid-range jumper, no good. And a rebound claimed by Marinson over Nowitzki.
What's a safe situation? Dirk just did not bounce out by Marinson.
Stephenson kicks. He draws the foul. It's a handful for the German defenders.
But look at his eyes. I mean, you know he was on. I mean, that's a perspective there with Jon Stephenson. How about Greg Peterson? He's got to be proud of his group.
Oh, absolutely. Stephenson steps to the line. So, as I started to say, Iceland, as part of their preparations, played in the games for the small European nations, and they won the silver medal, losing to Montenegro, a country with a lot of basketball tradition. Stephenson makes both free throws.
6 minutes later to go in the game to look at down to single digits. Iceland just hanging in there, refusing to lose and go away.
Just don't go away. Germany trying to extend their lead. Schroeder comes back into the game. Gets the ball top of the key. He's been the facilitator. Schroeder brings it up and in. Off the Nubian, the love driving.
And he took advantage because Paulson with 4 fouls was playing defense on him. Right there, he just could not be as aggressive as he wanted. So easy layup over him.
Steal. It's King with the steal. Alex King! He lays it up and in.
All right, great defense by We saw him be very active defensively in the first half, and again, Alex King shows how he can play defense. This is what he can provide for the German team. Come off the bench, provide energy. Right in, deflection, coast to coast. Alex King just lays it in.
When Schroeder's coming up, full demand. Okay, we'll take our chance on the backboard right now. Alright? Half court full screen. Listen, right now at this point of the game, when we drive and kick it back to you and you're open, shoot it right away. No hesitation. I mean, listen, your guys sitting here. No hesitation.
Hörk over the helvetes run! Vinner med en längdlåda! Händer åkaren taget då!
At this level, you cannot have many lasting that long. I think
Hey, we're in the box. No more fouls. We got 5 defensively. Get back defensively. Watch back cuts. Heads up on shooters. Like Nick said, no more fouls. Defense! Right there.
70% Germany's points coming from inside the paint.
They do, but I would say that Iceland did a hell of a job to prevent those shots from being taken. Once Germany was able to get the ball in the air, then it was a high percentage shot. But so much pressure from Iceland didn't make it easy for Germany to put the ball down there, because otherwise you'd be 30-point game.
Iceland collapsed on the basketball in the post. Now Stephenson rises for the three. Got it! Stephenson coming on timeout. Knocks down the three.
You think they draw that out right there, Liam? I'm not sure. I think it was a long two. I think they counted on the 3 points. He stepped on the line, but what a gutsy play there by young Stephenson.
The measure of a good offensive timeout is, can you come out of it and execute an offense? Shot drops.
Oh, that's an answer right there by Dirk Nowitzki. What a marquee shot. I mean, he can do anything off the dribble.
From the elbow, Williamson. He's acquitting himself very well today. Williamson with 10 points.
He's having a great game.
Now he's going to dig into the bench. Schroeder on the ball. Going to crash towards with the composure of Dennis Schroeder today. There's the crowd that Nowitzki brings. Schroeder's three, no good.
He's like a madman possessed right there. He just used his size, created a corner, and the offensive rebound fell his way. Great job by King.
Second offensive rebound and score by King. Iceland, they kind of put him on the spot. Linkson, the captain, with the three.
We spoke to the coaching staff about Linkson before the game, and he said he just represents our toughness. He is short, but he plays big. You saw it right there.
Schroeder with a crossover dribble. He's stripped. Comes out with it, kicks it back out to Gabo. No good. There's King again, making his presence known.
Look at Alex King. He's just flying all over the place. Above the ring. This is how you want your players to play. Above the ring.
Backdoor cut. The pass intended on the ball. Good idea. Just a little bit off the mark.
Great idea. We have seen so many backouts taken by the Icelandic players. This will happen if you space the flow. This was Byronson with the 3-pointer.
There's some of the Iceland fans who added so much to the atmosphere here. They're right behind us. Stronger than opposition. By Iceland. Their team with 4 minutes to go. George's game is 5 from home, but it's 10 points in.
In basketball, everything can happen with 4 minutes. You have a couple of trees and do right there. Well, Germany better watch out and they take care of business. They just want to close this game out.
King inside, down the gut. Look at the passing by King. King paused for a second. Maybe thought just a little bit about it.
Exactly. Right there. You saw it. There was a tiny hesitation by Alex King. He feels more comfortable there on the inside. I don't think he really wanted to get the ball on the outside.
Touched by Germany. So Iceland will get across the midcourt stride. Williamson. Foul here by Schroeder on the ball.
Chris Fleming expected not an easy game. He said it before. He expects no easy games here in the EuroBasket, but I think he did not expect it. It will go down almost to the wire. I mean, the Germans just going to fight till the end. Hats off to the Icelandic players.
Absolutely. Williamson goes 1 for 2 from the line. change of pace to Schroeder, doesn't he? He's so languid with the ball. You think
Foul Iceland, number 14, Loki Gunnarsson. Drittes Foul, third foul.
Here on Gunnarsson.
And look at the free throw situation. You mentioned it before. It's 10 for 18 for Iceland. If this is hurting them, 8 free throws, it's a difference.
Here's the ball game right there. 8 points. Nowitzki wants it. He'll exchange the ball with Zipser. Schroeder to Gobble. Gobble lines up a three. No good. Stevenson with the rebound.
Gobble is having a very difficult shooting night tonight. He can knock him out, but today he just cannot find his mark.
Patrice in the slide.
3 Punkte, 3 Points, Lenny Shot.
Would you believe it?
Alle noch mal ganz, ganz laut.
2 possessions, 2-point play. Well, look at the German fans rise to their feet as they try to get behind the team in the opener. Schroeder. Alex King gets a pass to the corner. Who wants to shoot it? Nowitzki. But Nowitzki's a long way from the basket.
Iceland's ball.
But this is not a good sign because nobody really wanted to shoot it. I mean, nobody wanted to take the responsibility. And I think
Nochmal Auszeit, Timeout Germany und danach 2 Minuten 23 Sekunden noch. Sammelt alle eure Kräfte, wir brauchen die Halle nicht in den Spielplan.
this was the last 3-pointer right there by Byers. This is the second one. Iceland, what a game.
Smiles all around the Iceland fans. We took a break in the action. It's Germany 69.
Hey, let's go, man. Come on. Listen.
Well, George, let's try to set the scene.
We're okay. We're going to buckle down and get stops. Okay?
You're coming up here after you said it. You're filling in behind.
And I'm getting the flare at the end.
Yes, yes. Drift du, sagt du, doet mijn hand in hand en een hand eraf, dan is het alleen. Ga, brother.
Listen, if, play the pass.
What's Coach Peterson saying to the team now, George?
This quarter. Everybody stays out and play aggressive.
Stevenson, let's fly. No good. Long rebound. Stevenson. Puts it up. Look at Iceland. They've got 5 guys on the perimeter. Nobody inside. Stevenson loses the ball spin. Let's fly. That's no good.
2 good shots here for Iceland. Stevenson with great looks at the basket. Maybe a little bit of fatigue.
Horton's on the floor. Nowitzki, this is what you talked about, George. Give it to your franchise player. Let him go to work. Nowitzki shot, no good. Dunk, just enough.
Not a bad play by Germany. A lot better than what they did with the last 2-3 possessions.
Now, Iceland wins, trying to break down Schroeder. Stevenson. He's been the man who's done the scoring for the Icelandic players. Stevenson spills it. Stripped. Slops it. No, I think it was Anton Gobble, the player that
Foul Island.
hard-nosed feel.
Byronson was wide open.
Iceland, number 13.
Wide open.
Drittes Foul, third foul.
I think Coach Peterson is talking
Drittes Team
about.
Foul, third
Stuck
team
in
foul.
his hands and then he couldn't take control of the ball and pass it out of the double team.
1 Minute 17 noch zu spielen.
Absolutely, gonna milk the clock down. Gonna use every second of that 24-second shot clock.
Let's see if they go to Nowitzki here. Great defense by Wilson as he denies Schroeder. Germany out of sync offensively. Williamson with a strip over Nowitzki. Great defense by Iceland.
It's just jitters by Germany. They just have to get the first game in behind them.
Backdoor cut. Intercepted. And stolen by Anton Gobble.
That was a tough pass. He was passing the ball with not much force over the whole defense.
Iceland now going to kick in and defend. They chose not to foul. Schroeder in no hurry. Schroeder to the basket. it.
Einwurf Island. Iceland's ball.
It was off Dennis Schroeder.
Und Auszeit Timeout Iceland.
Timeout, still very much
Und danach noch 31,6 Sekunden. Macht genauso wie gerade eben, kurz hinsetzen, kurz Kräfte sammeln und danach nochmal volle Power voraus.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Frankie, our official mascot.
Listen. Here, we're going to run that slip play that we did this morning. Try and get a quick two. Okay? So I want Yon here, and I'm sorry. Yon here. Yon, you're going to be here. Pavel, you come in here for Lenny right here. Okay? I want you to be passing in. Okay? It's over here. Hiker, you're going to be here. Okay? And Hiker, you're here. Come hard to the ball. Yon, set it for Yon, and slip. I'm looking for the slip. Okay? Then listen.
Just slip it. Go right to there. Go right to there. Let's go.
I don't know who's coming home before, but Gibson and Schroeder. Maybe this was Coach Fleming was talking about. To switch on all the pick and roll because you're gonna see a pick and roll. So just switch it.
Well, Stephenson has yet to make a three for Iceland. He's 0 for 3 from the floor today. Can he make one here?
He's gonna get the ball. He's gonna play the pick and roll.
Rises to the basket. This baby J won't drop. And the groans behind us and the Iceland fans. You wonder.
Iceland
An opportunity goes begging for Iceland as they foul here.
Right,
Are you happy with that shot, George?
I am happy with that because it's 23 points by Jon Stefansson. You gotta respect his performance.
Einwurf für Deutschland.
Just look at it. It was a mid-range jumper from the corner, and he made a lot of it tonight. So he took it on himself as the leader. We asked him to be the leader at the beginning of the game. He stepped in and took a tough shot.
So now Iceland will try to force a steal. There is the foul. It's by Stephenson on Gavel.
Foul ist dann von Iceland Nummer 9. Jon Stefansson, viertes Foul, Force Foul. Und jetzt gibt es Freiwürfe für Deutschland. Substitution Iceland zu 24, Number 24, Victor Pauschon.
I think what I said before, I think just Germany wants to get the first game behind it. This is so difficult as a home team. We just want to get done with the first game, start the tournament, and focus on next games.
Well, Gobble misses the first free throw. It just needs to make one. One makes the three-possession game. You can relax a little bit, but he misses the first. And now he misses the second. There's been a violation here. It looks like Paulson took a little too early. So he'll get another shot. Shot. That's how Gobble makes it. 7 points.
Deutschland.
He'll take any shot. 2 or 3.
Now we got a substitution player. Nowitzki goes to the bench, so clearly they're going to be switching everything.
Smaller lineup for Germany. Here's Paulson. He goes to the basket, kicks, shot on the way. That rims out. Loose ball, who touched it last? For Germany, this is exactly what you don't want to do, is commit a foul here.
Deutschland, Number 21, Paul Schützer. Viertes Foul, Force Foul.
I thought if the three-pointer was made and Dixon was going to hear about that play in the locker room after the game, and you don't want to help. That's why you have the small lineup all the floor.
So you got to give up a 2 and make it a 3.
Substitution Germany.
In this situation, absolutely. 12 seconds to go, 7-point game.
So Paulson now. That's the first one. From here, George, we can expect Iceland press up the floor. Quick foul.
It's 12 seconds to go. They got no choice. They have to put the Germans on the line.
Paulson makes the second.
Now the question is, who do you put on the line? I would try with Gabo.
Number 6 and number 15 back in the game. Jakob Skulason, Pavel Awoyski.
I would allow Gabo to accept it, to get the ball right here, and immediately foul it. Foul.
This is inbounds play. Precious seconds go off the floor.
They lost 4 seconds off the clock. I think that's
Foul Iceland number 15, Pavel Awoyski.
Needed to foul.
By this foul, second foul.
Niels Kafai will step in the shower and strike.
That's not easy. It's a young player who stepped forward to debut for the senior national team at EuroBasket. Now he's on the line, 8 seconds to go, 5-point game, opening night. Liam, what do you say?
Well, the only advantage is he plays for Alba Berlin. He knows the rims. He knows what the rims are like in this arena.
Okay. He knows the rim, but the rim is getting smaller and smaller and smaller if it's a situation like this. I tell you that.
Well, this is a big one now because this will make it 3 possessions. He can tack this one on, and he didn't. Last touched.
It was tipped away. It was tipped away by Zipser.
Let's ball.
Coach Peterson is also out of timeouts.
5,8 Sekunden noch. 5,8 seconds to go.
Very good. Iceland, anything they can get here. And why a foul, George? Why are Germany fouling?
But almost an N1 play right here.
Foul Germany, number 21, Paul
That's a
Zipser.
shot there by
Fünftes Foul.
Gunnarsson.
Fifth foul. Ein Applaus für Paul Zipser.
NBA players.
They have opened up some eyes, I'll tell you that. I think that all the remaining teams that are watching today, they will not be underestimating Iceland.
So Gunnarsson, this is his first. And
Tell you what, I mean, Iceland might be known for the volcanoes, but today they show they can play some basketball.
absolutely.
You see the tallest guy there for Iceland, 2,18 meters, Danielson.
Und das war's. Deutschland gewinnt gegen Island in der EuroBasket 2015, 71 zu 65. The final score, Germany 71, Iceland 65.
Germany 71, Iceland 65.
Thank you very much for big atmosphere in this arena of the EuroBasket 2015 Berlin. Danke für eure tolle Stimmung. Danke an das Team aus Island. Thank you very much to the team from Iceland. Dankeschön und Gratulation an das deutsche Team. Thanks a lot and congrats to Team Germany.
Paper favorite Germany. Iceland very much stayed in the game the whole game for 40 minutes, and they just played it.
Applaus für beide Mannschaften, die sich jetzt hier im Kreis versammeln. Für das Team aus Island und für die deutsche Basketball-Nationalmannschaft. Die ganze andere Welt, so viel Applaus.
Led all scorers in the building tonight, playing for his native Iceland. Williamson pitched in with 2 steals, and Williamson had 11 points. By Vincent with 12 for Iceland. We'll look at some final statistics as we bring this game to a close. Great scores, the Vincent 15, Florida 15. 3 players in double digits for Iceland. Showing they have weapons on the floor. In fact, 4 players. Williamson with 11, so 4 players for Iceland with double digits. Really going to make them a difficult proposition for teams to guard. George, maybe just a last closing word here as we bring things to a conclusion.
Well, I think that what we saw today, I think we're going to set the tone for the all EuroBasket. I think that all the players, all the coaches said that before the tournament started. There are no easy games at EuroBasket.
So come back and join us for continuing coverage of Group B action EuroBasket.